Key man risk. What is it? We all want to know. Key man risk is typically when the founder is involved in all the processes and they are the bottleneck for growth in a business. For example, they do the fulfillment, they do the marketing, they do the sales, they do the onboarding. They're involved in every single process and the processes can't get done unless the business owner is there. Now, I had a call with a team member recently and they provided me with some feedback. And I know this is contrary to what many people do, is they ask, hey, how was my leadership during this project? And you might think, oh, well, if you're asking your team that, of course they're just gonna tell you good stuff because you're the boss or whatever. Depends on the environment you've created. But something that I received feedback was, the goal of the leader is to define the roles and then allow people to fill those roles. And I thought that was a really insightful thing because it is true. The leader of a business doesn't need to be the one onboarding, doing the sales, doing the fulfillment. They need to create the process and the system for people to then jump into and then take care of. So that's what good leaders do, is they create the role and allow people to fulfill those roles. And that removes key man risk. Why else is key man risk a bad thing? One, it's not scalable. You cannot have a scalable business where the business owner is the bottleneck for everything. Two, businesses are assets, and with any good asset, assets can be purchased. Nobody wants to buy a business where the key man risk, the founder, needs to be in every piece of it. Now, there might be some nuances to that, like if it's a very specific industry where only a small number of experts have this given knowledge, and they'll be like, all right, this business owner is gonna work for the next 6 years and then we're gonna buy him out, kind of thing, whatever. But in many cases, like standard industry stuff, business owners don't need to be the bottleneck, they just are, which makes it harder for their businesses to be purchased.